Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? Please have your tickets in hand before you board the plane. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Johan Castell and you're watching Wings. On today's show, a ground report on how tourism numbers recover in Kashmir. We tell you about the festive travel occasions coming up this month. And celebrations worldwide from Europe to Africa. Let's begin. Months after the devastating Pahalgam terror attack that shook Kashmir Valley, signs of recovery are finally visible. Tourist hotspots like Gulmarg are once again buzzing with visitors. With stepped-up security measures and supportive locals, the confidence in the valley is returning. Take a look at this report sent by WION's Idris.
The snow-capped peaks of Gulmarg are once again echoing with the laughter of tourists. The heart of Kashmir's tourism industry is beating again. Security has been stepped up at all major tourist locations. Additional personnel have been deployed. With 24/7 CCTV surveillance, ensures monitoring is rebuilding the sense of safety crucial for tourism revival.
I have been here for 3 days. We did Amarnath Yatra as well. The arrangements and security are excellent, and we were in Srinagar and now have come to Gulmarg and we did a gondola ride and saw snow. Pahalgam has happened, but I am sure there will never be such an incident anymore because the security is great and locals are helpful too.
Tourism stakeholders are hopeful that the valley is now on a steady road to recovery. With autumn and winter around the corner, a record-breaking footfall is expected.
We have come from Gujarat. We stayed in Srinagar and later went to Pahalgam for 3 days. We recommend everyone should come here. It's like visiting Switzerland. It's very peaceful here and we pray everything remains peaceful now.
The administration is also leaving no stone unturned to ensure a safe and welcoming environment, hoping that the scars of the past will soon be replaced with the smiles of tourists. With the spirit of the valley resilient as ever, Kashmir's tourism industry looks ready to script a new chapter, a chapter of peace and tourism.
After the Pahalgam attack, Kashmir tourism hit its rock bottom. But in the last few weeks, the tourism is slowly and steadily coming back on track. Gulmarg, the ski resort in North Kashmir's Baramulla district, is abuzz with tourists, and the tourist stakeholders are hopeful that the autumn as well as the winter season will again see a tourist boom.
As the monsoon breathes new life into the land and the festive spirit rises, the month of August turns India into a traveler's delight. From the joyous celebrations of Janmashtami to the soulful charm of Onam, here are some top places you can explore this month.
India's cultural calendar is packed with colour, devotion and celebration. The festive season kicks off in full swing from August this year. Whether you're a spiritual seeker, a lover of tradition or just looking for a truly immersive travel experience, this is the perfect time to pack your bags. Let's take you across India. Janmashtami marks the birth of Lord Krishna and is one of India's most joyous festivals. This year it falls on the 15th and 16th of August, with celebrations unfolding in unique ways across the country. For a spiritual and immersive experience, head to Mathura, the birthplace of Krishna, where the city turns into a spectacle of midnight aartis and devotional singing at the Sri Krishna Janmabhoomi temple. On the day of Janmashtami, devotees observe fast, decorate houses, and wear traditional attire. Next stop, Vrindavan, where Janmashtami celebrations begin 10 days in advance. The city recreates Krishna's early life with Ras Leelas, which draw devotees and tourists alike. One must visit Banke Bihari temple in Vrindavan and attend the Mangla Aarti, which happens only once a year here on the occasion of Janmashtami. The temple is dedicated to Banke Bihari, who is believed to be the combined form of Radha and Krishna. If you're looking for something high energy and dramatic, head west to Mumbai or Pune in Maharashtra for Dahi Handi, that simply translates to curd pot. The tradition sees daring human pyramids trying to break a hanging earthen pot, a nod to Krishna's love for butter. Kerala's biggest harvest festival, Onam, begins on August 26 this year and concludes with Thiruvonam on September 5th. This 10-day celebration is a tribute to King Mahabali and is rich with cultural and visual splendor. To experience Onam in its full glory, visit Kochi, Thrissur, Alleppey or Trivandrum. The highlight, the beautiful floral rangolis that adorn homes and public spaces. Don't miss the Valamkali or snake boat races near Alleppey, a spectacle that draws thousands to the backwaters. And of course, indulge in the sadhya, a traditional feast served on banana leaves. The beloved festival of Ganesh Chaturthi honors the birth of Lord Ganesha, begins on August 27th this year and ends with Ganesh Visarjan or Anand Chaturdashi on September 6th. As the word Visarjan implies, on this day, Lord Ganesha's idol is immersed in a water body. Head to Gujarat or to Mumbai or Pune in Maharashtra, where grand pandals welcome thousands of devotees. Streets echo with dhol, devotional chants and community feasts, leading up to the spectacular sea immersion processions. In Hyderabad, the Khairatabad Ganesh idol is a major attraction, standing tall and drawing huge crowds every year. Ganesh Chaturthi isn't just a festival, it's a city-wide celebration of faith, creativity and community.
As summer sets over Greece, the atmosphere on the island of Ikaria is electrifying. The entire village unites in ancient traditions as tourists and residents celebrate the Panigiri Festival with music and dance.
Ikaria is one of Greece's hidden gems, a serene island in the Aegean Sea, known not just for its natural beauty, but for something far more extraordinary, its strong traditional and cultural roots. Named after Icarus from Greek mythology, Ikaria boasts rugged mountains, lush forests, and coastal villages that seem untouched by time. It's a place where tradition isn't preserved in museums, it lives and breathes in every corner of the city. But beyond the sun-kissed coastlines and blue-domed churches lies a cultural heartbeat, the Panigiri Festival. The century-old village festival is held in honor of local patron saints, blending religion, music, food, and dance into one spirited celebration. Locals and tourists from all over the world join together, dancing shoulder to shoulder, sharing food, wine, and stories.
I'm here to participate in a village festival, the Panigiri. These are festivals where there are huge crowds, where a large part of the island's population comes, and it's part of the culture and authenticity of Ikaria.
I like especially that people of all kind of ages come together. Old people, young children. We're gonna dance in a circle, and the energy comes up in this circle is very, very special and unique, I think.
More than just a celebration, Panigiri helps fund the village itself. From churches to homes, it's a festival that gives back, keeping the spirit of Ikaria alive.
It's crucial as it is the sole source of income. Each village hosts its own Panigiri, village festival, and the revenue generated is used to build and maintain various structures. Everything you see, the houses, the gates, the church, is funded by the income from these festivals.
The festival is held across Ikaria every year, especially in the summer months, known for their hospitality and communal spirit. These festivals attract thousands of visitors, keeping centuries-old traditions alive while supporting local communities.
Thousands of spectators gathered as tradition took center stage in Benin. The country's annual Mask Festival is an explosion of color, spirit, and ancestral pride, which is passed down through generations.
The Mask Festival is a centuries-old tradition, deeply rooted in the spiritual beliefs of the Yoruba, Samba, and Betamaribi communities. The central figures of the event, Egungun and Zangbedo, are believed to be ancestral spirits, emerging from the past to protect the living, enforce order, and bless the land. Elaborately carved wooden masks, flowing garments, and hypnotic dance movements covered the country's capital, Porto Novo, as they reenact stories passed down through generations.
This represents our culture. It's what defines us as Beninese. We are among the only African countries that are proud to keep our culture compared to other countries that think Benin is just about sorcery. This is our identity. This is why we are here, and we are proud to be here and to show to the world that this is part of us, and we are proud to be Beninese.
Since I started wearing this Jauli mask in 2021, my life has changed. Not just a small change, but a big one. Many changes in my life. It's thanks to this mask that I came here to Benin, and thanks to this mask I flew to Morocco and many other places. In our culture, this dance represents joy. It's truly a source of pride everywhere. Where there is joy, Jauli is there.
Normally when the Jaulists dance, there are always two people. There must be someone to accompany the Zauli. So that the Zauli can rest, I perform comedy, musical comedy, and then the Jaulists continue. The role that I play with the Jaulists is what I'm doing here.
If one day, if one of my children decided to wear his mask to do like me, I would encourage him with pride. Because thanks to his mask, I myself have gained a lot of visibility. I move around everywhere, so it's a source of pride for me. If one day my child decides to do it, I won't stop him. He will do it with pleasure. He will have all my blessings.
In recent years, the Beninese government has embraced the Mask Festival not just as a tradition, but as a cultural bridge to the world. It has become a key highlight for cultural tourism in the region, drawing thousands of visitors from across the neighboring countries, Europe and beyond. Local leaders say the festival is now a symbol of national pride and economic potential.
The Mask Festival is for sure for tourist appeal of Benin because the president in his vision is to make tourism an economic leverage. He wanted different cultural events to happen every year. We have Voodoo Days in January and we have the Mask Festival at summer holidays. The Mask Festival is to reposition Benin in order to reveal the benefits, but from the moment it's a cultural event, it's unseen.
More than just a spectacle, Benin's Mask Festival is a living tradition that connects generations, attracts global attention, and keeps the spirit of ancestral heritage alive as the quiet city transforms into a vibrant stage during the warm month of August.
In Russia, circus artists took over the streets of Staritsa with color, nostalgia, and a love for live performance. The Karandash Fest radiated joy throughout the streets of the town.
The small Russian town of Staritsa, located between Moscow and St. Petersburg, was transformed into a living stage on Saturday as hundreds of circus performers in colorful costumes filled the streets as thousands gathered to witness the Karandash Fest. Named after the iconic Soviet clown Mikhail Rumyantsev, better known by his stage name Karandash or Pencil, the festival honors a long-standing tradition of humor, performance, and community joy. Artists from Moscow, St. Petersburg, and across central Russia descended on Staritsa, bringing a storm of color and positive energy. Jugglers, stilt walkers, fire breathers, and clowns roamed freely, their presence forming a vivid contrast to the backdrop of 16th century churches. While digital screens have taken over much of modern entertainment, this street festival reminded people of the timeless magic of live performance.
I've been going to the circus ever since I was a child. Thank God we have one in Tver. It's being renovated now. I've always loved the circus. I think all our life a big circus, so why not get an outside perspective on the circus as well?
So does joking help people overcome times of uncertainty and conflict? Does humor act as a way of escape from the stress of daily life? Perhaps people will always seek out a fun experience.
It's the first time in my life when the times are uneasy. I grew in socialism when everything was quiet. I get it, conflicts do happen, conflicts of interest, political, military, long-term strategic and so on. But people want to laugh anyways. They need festivals, they need their souls to be joyful. By the way, Anima Allegra translates as joyful soul.
Despite the rapid popularity of the modern-day form of entertainment, circus enthusiasts believe that circuses will still be loved. Many festival attendees said circuses will always be in demand.
It's just like it was with cinema. When it appeared, people were saying that theater will not be needed anymore. But still, they coexist. So, I think that circus, along with new ways of entertainment, will still be in demand and will remain needed.
Though the Karandash Fest lasted just one day, it brought with it lasting memories, a celebration of humor, tradition, and the enduring spirit of circus culture in modern Russia.
With political tensions rising and tariffs in play, more Canadians are choosing to stay home and hit the road. From the northern lights in Yukon to the trails of Banff, domestic travel is booming as the Buy Canadian spirit fuels a surge in local tourism. Canadians are shifting their vacation plans from trips south of the border to exploring local destinations like Ottawa, Toronto, and the midnight sun in Yukon, perhaps whale watching in Nova Scotia and hiking in Banff. This change began earlier this year when US President Donald Trump threatened to annex Canada and imposed tariffs on Canadian goods, sparking a Buy Canadian movement to boycott US businesses and travel.
We chose Canada because we always think the US is really cool, but because of the new policies and because the US is not really walkable, we chose Canada.
Prime Minister Mark Carney encouraged Canadians to embrace the Canada Strong Pass, offering free or discounted access to national parks, historic sites and museums this summer.
Well, with everything going on in the US, I feel like a lot of Canadians kind of want to stay home and just haven't really made any plans to go away.
Won't be going to the US.
No.
No. I'll be going to the Caribbean or something, but never the US. No.
A recent Bank of Canada survey indicated that 55% of Canadians intend to spend less on US vacations this year, while 35% plan to increase spending on domestic travel. TD Bank's survey also revealed that 64% of Canadians plan to explore their own country, reflecting a surge in domestic flight bookings.
What I can say with where Canadians are traveling this year is there's a heightened interest in traveling to Canada. One of the metrics we look at, travel sentiment, and that really just is, are people interested in traveling to Canada? And we're seeing, as of June numbers, these are fresh numbers, hot off the presses, just crunching them, a 55% relative increase in Canadian interest in traveling within Canada.
Despite the higher costs associated with domestic travel, such as pricey flights to remote areas, Canadians are finding ways to economize through road trips and seeking out discounts. Government agency Destination Canada said domestic tourism spending rose 4% in Q1 of 2025 compared to the same period last year.
Tourism is an economic engine for Canada. It's $130 billion for Canada. 76% of that comes from domestic, 24% of that comes from international. And in 2024, tourism grew when inflation adjusted by 3.6%, which is more than double the growth of all industries across Canada. So tourism really is this high growth and fast return industry.
That's all for this week. We return next weekend with more. Until then, it's me, Johan Castell, signing off. Goodbye.